Hey, it's Corey, the homemade chef, and today we're gonna make garlic bread, fast and simple. A sourdough garlic bread that you're gonna put your own little spin on, and it's gonna taste better than the frozen kind. Let's get started. Let me show you what we got to make this delicious garlic bread. Okay, over here, we got some sourdough bread. We got some Italian Rose garlic spread. I specifically like this one, but anyone will do. We got some Parmesan cheese, and we got some Asiago cheese that we're gonna put on half of the garlic bread. Get our bread knife. Let's make this happen. Split that down. Get that open up there. Watch those fingers. Spread it open nice. Take our spoon. We're probably gonna use half of this on here. Like I said, I like this one here. Look at that, it comes off so beautiful. Spread your garlic spread on the whole bread. Like I said, this is quick. And if you're used to doing frozen, I guarantee you'll never do frozen again. Spread that on there nice and even. Nice and even. Across the whole bread. I like to use the back of the spoon like that because it spreads it quicker and more evenly. And make sure you do the whole entire bread. Get that. Ready? Okay, it's beautiful. Look at that. Fully spread it on there. As you can see here, let's get that in. I like it. I like it totally covered. Beautiful. And this is fast. Look at that. I basically almost used the whole tub of this. This is 4 ounces. So that did one bread basically. Then we're going to sprinkle some of this Parmesan cheese on there. Just sprinkle enough that you cover the entire bread. If you don't have one of these things here, you can just use your hand and make sure you just do the whole bread. You don't want to go crazy with it because this spread that we're using here is going to give it all the flavor. Okay? That's it. We're ready to get that in the oven. And there you go. Now it's just oven time. We're going to put this bread on this piece of aluminum foil. Try to make the aluminum foil just a little bigger than the bread. And we're going to curl this up. So this way when the spread starts to melt, it doesn't mess up your stove. Now we're going to put this in the oven between 7 and 11 minutes. Halfway through that time that it's cooking, we're going to pull it out and put some of that Asiago cheese on half of it. There we go. Let's get that in the oven. We're going to set that timer for about 8 minutes. And I'll see you halfway through. Before we had it in there for 10 minutes. Before we left, we put it at 8, but we put it for 2 more minutes so we just get a little crispier. So now we're gonna put the Asiago cheese on half of it. Let's see what we got in here. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh man, that's beautiful. Now if you want it darker than that, you can leave it in there longer. But if you're gonna leave it in there longer, watch it because it cooks fast. Oh man, we're gonna put this cheese on here and we're gonna stick it back in there for another 60 seconds. Just so that cheese can melt on there really nice. Really nice, let that cheese. That's the Asiago cheese we were talking about. Look at that. Oh yeah, and we're only gonna put it on half. So basically, this is a little piece right there. There you go. Basically, I use like 3 slices of Asiago cheese. You can always cover the whole thing with cheese if you like. But we're going to stick that in there for another 60 seconds. Just 60 seconds. And then, 1 minute. Just so the cheese can melt. And we're going to enjoy that. So okay, that was our 60 seconds in the oven. Look at that. Oh, that is so ready. That is so ready. Check that out. Check that out right there. Check that out. That looks nice. Let's take that off there. Now we have to let this cool down a little bit. Ooh, I can't wait to taste this. Like I said, once you do this, You'll never go back to frozen. Now I like my bread hot. So we're gonna cut this here. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hot out the oven. Hot off the press. Now, oh boy, we're gonna try that with some cheese. Now you let it cool down when you eat this, but here we go. That's our homemade garlic bread. Well, semi-homemade. The Asiago cheese. You hear that crunch? And it tastes so good. The Asiago cheese on there? Wow. That's great. Look at that. It was our regular, and you could serve this as an appetizer or as part of your main dish. And you know what? That's our time. I hope you enjoyed this. You can find this on my website, CoreyTheHomemadeChef.com, and I know you're gonna enjoy this. Until next time, we see you again, and remember, you're one step closer to becoming a homemade chef. I'll see you next time. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.